the Yud Shvat Maimah from, I don't know, one of the years. The Rebbe says over there that Chet Eitz Hadas was Hepech HaRotzen, but Lefi HaKavana. Yeah, you know. It's a subject that people will basically want to stay away from. It sounds dangerous. The implications are, like people say about the Rebbe. He said no, but he really meant yeah. You're starting up with the Eibishter like that also. The Eibishter said no, but we understand what he... It's a very dangerous thing to... But it's emes. It's emes. It's hepech haratzon, but lefi hakavana. So, l'chayra, it's like, how do you take that and teach it to your Chabad house Mekuravim? Oh, no, that's not for them. That's not for... There's no such thing, it's not for them. If you take the idea itself, take it away from Eitz Hadas, with Adam, Chava, with the snake. Be mafshit the idea from the from the context. Every kavana is hepech haratzon. The whole kavana of Dira B'Tachtenim is hepech haratzon. Make sense? So when you say the Eibishter has a kavana, the kavana of Dira B'Tachtenim, the kavana of Yeridas HaNeshama B'Guf, if you say kavana, you mean hepech haratzon. Lama hoisa kazeis lefanav yizbarech laheided and the neshama meigre rama lebira mikta. What does that mean? Lama hoisa. Lama means it's against the ratzon. The Eibishter doesn't want to send a neshama meigre rama lebira mikta. It's hepech haratzon. Narvas. There's a kavana. So as soon as you say you read the Tzeirech Aliyah, what did you just say? You're saying the Yerid is hepech haratzon. But the kavana that justifies the hepech haratzon is that in the end there'll be an aliyah to an even higher place. So as soon as you say kavana, you're talking hepech haratzon. That's what the Rebbe says in the Maimah. Tzimtzum harishon, hepech haratzon. The Eibishter wants tzimtzum. He wants gilui. So right from the beginning, before there was an Eitz Hadas, and before there was a snake, and before there was Chava, it was already hepech haratzon. Because tzimtzum is the opposite of gilui, and gilui is an inyan. Tzimtzum is not an inyan. Helim is not an inyan. So what justifies the tzimtzum? The kavana. So as soon as you say kavana, you mean hepech haratzon. So I was talking to Chassanim the other day, and I don't understand it, but there is some kind of a connection. The whole inyan of hashpoa atzmis is hepech haratzon, aber lefi hakavana. And that could be what it means that ki'ilu kofei shed. You know what I'm talking about? It says that the right way to be intimate is ki'ilu kofei shed. What's meant? If it's something that you do because of a shed, then don't do it. That's a pretty scary kind of, I mean, if you take it literally, it's a little discouraging, to say the least. A shed? You say Ki'ilu Kofei Yetzirah, Mamish a shed? That's a scary thought. Ki'ilu Kofei shed means it's Hepech HaRotzen, but Lefi HaKavanah. So there's nothing in Chassidus that isn't in some way immediately relevant and necessary and fundamental to life. So every Aveda, the Rebbe doesn't dwell too long on Adam and Chava. What they did, but every Aveda is that way. Every Aveda is Hepech HaRotzen, but Lefi HaKavanah. What's the Kavanah? Tshuva. So this, I'm just trying to show, you learn Chassidus, and you know that you understand it when you can drop all the language, the codes, you know. Lozat mit Adam, with Chava, with the snake, with Gan Eden, with the Netzadas. What did you just say over here? What did you just say? It says Hepech HaRotzen, but Lefi HaKavanah. Drop the Hebrew. Talk. Say something. Then you know that you've understood it. So again, it sounds a little bit strange, but the Biel on occasion will actually say it. Du verstehst? Was steht da? Sag mir nicht kein Maimer. Don't tell me what the Maimer says. Tell me something. Forget the Maimer. It's dangerous language. Don't lots of Maimer. Tell me what you know. What did you just? I mean, he himself will never say something that he doesn't have a direct quote from a Maimer. So he's like Mahadir in this. Tani Zogen kenegene Wort. And if he doesn't remember exactly the Loshen, then he's not going to discuss the whole thing. That's from one side. On the other side, when you do say it, say it. And that's negeya, not just, I mean, it's not a training for shlichus. There's no training for shlichus. And bekavana. It's not even Hepech HaRotzen. There is no training. There's no. You sit in yeshiva for 12 years. What more do you need? That's not enough training? Yeah, but how do you teach? How do you teach? What you know, mahu,